morning, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Marissa Osborne.
And I'm Lilius Bailey. Today is Friday, February 2nd.
And welcome to WPTE.
PTE.
What an amazing and busy week we had on the prairie. Did you know the mayor of Carmel was here this week to read to third grade about one of the 8 habits?
Mayor Brainard read about habit 3. Number 3. Put first things first. Thank you for putting Prairie Trace first on your list. Another habit Prairie Trace demonstrated is sharpening the saw at the 80s dance.
It was so much fun. So many students and parents were dressed like they were from the 80s. Miss Weimer, don't stop believing.
Hey Marissa, you want to hear a joke?
Sure, I love jokes.
Why did the chewing gum cross the road?
I don't know. Why?
Because he stuck to the chicken's foot.
I get it, because the chicken crosses the road. Well, all that talk about exercising is making me hungry. Lilia, what's for lunch today?
Today's hot lunch is State Fair corn dog, sandwich is barbecue pork sandwich, and salad is popcorn chicken salad.
Sounds so good. I'm hungry now. Lilia, is anyone celebrating a birthday at Prairie Trace?
Yes, today's birthday is Stephanie Zoe. Happy birthday!
Go down to the office and claim your birthday treat. Next up is our very own Eric with the weather. What can we expect this weekend?
Eric, take it away!
Thank you, Marissa and Lilia. Good morning, Prairie Trace. I'm Eric Kwong with this weekend's forecast. I hope you came to school bundled up. The weekend is off to a cold start. It might be sunny, but it is cold outside. Highs will be in the low 20s. Brr. Saturday and Sunday won't be much warmer. You can expect temperatures in the 30s and maybe even some snow. I sure hope that Punxsutawney Phil doesn't see his shadow. I'm ready for warmer weather. Bundle up. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Eric. It looks like it's gonna be a cold and snowy weekend. Brr! Make sure to bundle up and wear your winter jackets.
Next up is Julian with the sports.
Julian, take it away!
Hello, I'm Julian Gasport, and welcome to this week's edition of WPTE Sports. Before I talk about the big game this weekend, I'll start with our beloved Pacers. The Pacers will be playing Saturday at home against the Philadelphia 76ers. Tip-off is at 7. Make sure to cheer on the Pacers. IU Hoosiers will be playing Michigan State this Saturday at home as well. Tip-off is at 8:15. Let's go Hoosiers! Purdue is playing against the Ruggeds this Saturday. Tip-off is at 4. And now, for the game we've all been waiting to talk about, the Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles will be facing off against the New England Patriots this Sunday. Kickoff will be at 6:30. The game will be playing in Minnesota. I know we might have a lot of tired kids after Monday. The halftime show will be held by Justin Timberlake. I know my mom is staying up to watch him with his hair. Who do you think will win the big game this Sunday? Eagles or the Patriots? Tune in next week to see our game commentary about the big Super Bowl game. Don't forget to watch this Sunday. I'm signing off for now. Now back to the studio.
Go
Eagles and Patriots!
Good luck to both teams. I can't wait to watch the Super Bowl on Sunday at 6:30. I wonder if they'll sharpen the saw.
Who will be cheering for Prairie Trace?
Cole and Carter are up next with National Days. Let's see what National Days we can celebrate today.
Cole and Carter, take it away!
Good morning, I'm Carter Grayson.
And I'm Cole Caldwell with today's National Days.
Who likes bubblegum? Well then, today's your lucky day. Today is National Bubblegum Day.
The largest bubble ever blown was 20 inches in diameter. That's almost 2 feet. Now that's what I call a big bubble. Today is also National Groundhog Day. Will Punxsutawney Phil see his shadow?
If he sees a shadow, be prepared for 6 more weeks of winter. Punxsutawney Phil will retreat back to his den and prepare for more cold.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for warmer weather. If he doesn't see a shadow, Phil will stay out and play with while things warm up.
Thanks for tuning in to today's National Days. Don't forget to chew some bubble gum. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Colin Carter. I love chewing bubblegum.
But not until I celebrate Groundhog's Day. I wonder if the groundhog will see his shadow. Will winter continue?
Hey, Lilia, do you know what is up next?
No, what is it?
Bryn and Kyle are up next with Did You Know?
Bryn and Kyle, take it away!
Thank you, Marissa and Lilia. My name is Kyle Beach.
And I'm Bryn Conley. Welcome to Did You Know? Hey Kyle, did you know that an average groundhog is 20 inches long and weighs 12 to 15 pounds?
Wow, those are big. Did you know that Groundhog's Day has been around for about 172 years?
No, I didn't, but now I do. Did you know that groundhogs are one of the few animals that hibernate, which means that they go to sleep for all of winter?
Wow, I couldn't even sleep that long. If you didn't know these fun facts before, now you do. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Bryn and Kyle. I wonder why they're that big.
I know, right? Up next is Vivi with a book blurb. Let's see what book he recommends. Vivi, take it away!
Good morning, I'm Vivi Chelasani with the book blurb. Are you wondering what to do this weekend since it will be cold outside? Don't spend your weekend bored. Read a YGBA book. If you like suspense, you'll like Fuzzy Mud. There are plot twists with every page you turn. You won't be able to put the book down. Remember to visit the media center and check out Fuzzy Mud. Now back to the studio.
I love that book. You should read it.
Maybe I will. Thanks for the book blurb.
I love reading.
Me too. Anyway, next up is Georgia and Will with a student council announcement.
Georgia and Will, take it away!
Good morning, it's Georgia and Will here to tell you about the sucker sales happening next week during your lunchtime.
Next week, while you're at lunch, the student council will be selling suckers of all different flavors.
Each sucker is $2. You'll get one for yourself and pick one for someone who is sick at Peyton Manning's Children's Hospital. The money we raise will go to Sam's Wish, a charity that helps adults with disabilities in the community.
What more could you want? A sucker for you and a sucker for someone who is sick. It's only $2 to help someone and make your day. We hope to see you next week.
The sales will be happening Monday through Friday. Don't forget, just $2. Back to the studio.
Don't forget to bring in your $2.
I won't. I'm looking forward to donate a sucker to a kid who needs it.
Up next is Matthew with our special guest in art, Mrs. S.
Matthew, take it away.
Why don't you just start over again? She can edit down.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. My name is Matthew Criswanto. I have the privilege to be interviewing Bonnie Stalker. If you had art this week, you probably know Mrs. S. If you haven't, you'll have a lot of fun. Miss S, thank you for sharing some of your talents with us this week. Could you show us one of your books?
Of course, and I'm delighted to be in your school working with all the boys and girls. I have a book that nobody's got to see today. It's another book that has an accordion on the back of it, but the front opens up and does this crisscrossing effect. And that's actually my face on a bad day when I wasn't very happy.
Where did you study art?
I studied at the University of South Dakota, and I studied at the University of Madison, Wisconsin. So I have a MFA and a BFA, a Bachelor's of Fine Arts and a Master's of Fine Arts.
Nice. Where did you get your inspiration for your book creations?
I did not know I wanted to be a book artist when I went to college, but I fell into it, and my first assignment was to make a book. And for those of you who have already been in art, I showed you the book about the dragon. That was my first book, and I fell in love with the product and the process, and I never went back to being anything else. I wanted to stay with that.
Okay. What book style is your favorite?
I'd have to say the accordion. A lot of you are doing something similar to accordion this week with me, but I like accordions because they're very versatile. Versatile means you can use them a lot of different ways. And the fifth graders have made a topsy-turvy book that's using an accordion fold. The second graders are making a pop-up book which has an accordion base in it. So I just like them a lot.
Where are you from, and where is the most interesting place you have taught?
Oh my gosh. I am from North Dakota. You might hear an accent in my voice. Yeah. I have traveled a lot. I've been to a lot of different countries, and recently I was in India, like right before Christmas, and I taught at the American Embassy School some boys and girls who work and live over there. Or the parents work over there, they live over there.
Before we go, what are some of your words and thoughts of encouragement for students?
I would say don't expect to be perfect the first time. It's like any skill. You know, you learn your ABCs, you don't know how to write right away. You build on those skills. If you are a basketball player, you throw a lot of baskets to be able to do free throws.
Yeah.
If you're a writer, you work hard on that. Just work hard and keep working. It's not so much talent, it's perseverance.
Okay. Thank you again for taking your time off to be interviewed.
You're welcome, Matthew.
Now back to the studio.
I can't wait to meet Mrs. S. in art today.
You won't be disappointed. This concludes this edition of WPTE. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of WPTE. We will end with a Pledge of Allegiance, Leadership Pledge, and a moment of silence. I'm Marissa Osborne.
And I'm Lilia Sperry.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you
on the prairie. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge, as a Prairie Trace elementary leader, to have a positive attitude each day. I will make good choices even when no one is looking. I will demonstrate the 8 habits to make myself and my school an amazing place.